Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Colony Survival. I've been a very busy bee here. It's taken quite a long time getting the design that I want. And there's been a couple of changes to the design since we last spoke about it. Because I think we're getting away from the castle. I think we're just gonna build without some kind of a design in mind itself. Because it's starting to turn out to be very modern, and it feels like it's much easier to build a little bit more modern than in castle if you don't just use the stone bricks like we did before, right? And I'm liking it so far. I'll finish this in a minute here. I adjusted the windmill here. I don't like the back here yet. I'm gonna have to figure something out to change it. I did put these black blocks in here. And I made it symmetrical on both sides, so they're both rounded. And I added a couple more beds. It's a little crowded in here now, but hey, they're sleeping quarters. In the middle here, I went with these lamps. So let me show you the design first, and then we'll talk about these lamps. So obviously the towers are gone. We'll figure out. I still would like some kind of towers there, and this is what it looks like in there. Doesn't it look cozy? I like this lighting so much. So now there's a. They look the same, by the way, but here, these are all orange lightings, okay? These right there, they're orange lanterns. They look like they have an orange frame, but they don't change. They just emit an orangey light, so that it's not so bright and white, right? And I think it goes better with the brick. And I'm really liking this. Check it out. I like it alternating like that. I think it just adds something. It's playful. It's really cool, right? So we got these lights here, inside and outside. I also have them on the outside, so when it's night, you can kind of see a little bit here, but it's not super bright, right? And up here, it was completely dark, so I started putting them around here on the inside like that, so we actually see something, right? And now I've been just finishing it off. I'm going to have 4 entrances, 4 ways to get on top of the tower, as well as going underneath. And they're all like this here, okay? I don't really want to put these quarter blocks on these right here because it's probably gonna block the lighting. And then up here, oh, did they make me more yet? I was waiting. Yes, only 12. I gotta up that a little bit. And just to have a little bit something up here, like a trim kind of thing, right? I don't know if I'm gonna put it on the outside or not, but definitely from the inside. Oh, I gotta run all the way around. I think it looks pretty sharp. I like it. It's very, very warm. It adds a little something here. You know, it's like an extra lip. I like that. Well, it's not a lip because it's not hanging over. But anyway, let's talk about these lights here real quick. I finally found where do you actually make the lights. Ooh, boy. I hope I can remember. And by the way, do you guys see? I got all my miners locked in on every single level. They're staying down there for right now until I need to change something. Let's see here real quick. We're up to 102 colonists now. Is these the guys? No. Oh man, I can never remember. These guys are making all that stuff. You're making the colored ones, and this one here is set to 10. Let's get that up to 20. For now, then you are... I can click on you. Why? There we go. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm looking for the guy that makes the freaking lamp. Where is it at? Here it is. Yes. So, you make this with lead, iron rivets, wrought iron, crystal, and charcoal. And the crystal, from what I understand it, is a byproduct that you can get produced when rich galena is smelted. And it has a small chance of doing that. And so I dug down one more layer, and we are now getting from down there... Oh, what are we getting from there? We're getting this stuff here, the galena. Oh yeah, and the silver. These two right there are from the last one. And, you know, when you have these guys over here smelting, you know, I had something like, let's say, 300 iron, 300 lead, and 300 silver. But once they reached it, they stopped, right? But in order to get crystals, I need to keep going. And that's why they're all set to infinite. And I have 6 of them right here. So usually I have 2 working on iron, 2 on lead, and 2 on silver. Or if there's not enough silver, like a lot of times, right, there's only 2 right now, they just pick up the slack. And I don't see any reason to have a limit on these, right? This one for sure, these 2, I need to have always crafting. Otherwise, I don't get crystals. How many do I have right now? 22. So that makes 22 lamps. That's a little slow, right? But I figured it out, so that's how it works. And over here, I didn't do anything after this right here. The finery forge. Well, yes, I'm sorry. I made the lanterns. Yes. That's what I did after the finery forge. And then maybe some of these quarter blocks, but they were easy. And then next, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to start with... What's the builder take? 0 of 50, and that's all stuff we have. I'm going to start searching that here, so we get the automated builder. I'm not ready for guns yet. So we're going to do that in a little bit. And you guys see, these guys are trying to sleep downstairs, or one of them. Cool. Anyways, I still have a little bit of work left, and then I was thinking that we don't necessarily only need to go underground, right? I think that if we change this design up here to like, you know, I'm probably gonna move these berry fields and so on. We'll see, because now we have this extra room and whatnot, but that's easily moved. We turn on the lights, it's a little brighter. But you guys see the lighting, it's very cozy. I like it, it's not so blinding bright. I'm really a fan of that. I think I also added two more slingers and 2 more bowmen, because it's been getting pretty crazy. Look at this. There's a lot of red fellas now, so I gotta make sure that they can keep going down. I haven't added any colonists in a couple of in-game days here. Pretty much the entire time I've been building, I haven't added anything. I've just been focused on building, and we haven't had any problems. So they're keeping up with it. We're keeping up with the ammunition and so on. But like I said, I have a little bit of building to do still, and I wanted to show you real quick how I'm doing that. In case you're wondering, I just start somewhere and then like take one color and just randomly place these all the way along here. You know, just click every once in a while. There's no rhyme or reason. And then when I'm at the end, I go backwards and I alternate with these other ones here, you know, every once in a while. And that's how I kind of get the shading here that I have in the rest of the wall, right? So I have alternating blocks, and it works out pretty cool. Again, I'm a big fan of alternating like that, because if you ever look in real life at a brick wall, they don't all have the same color until, well, maybe right after they're built, but after a while they change shading and whatnot. So let me finish this wall all the way around, and then, oh yes, I was saying is, we could also go down. So like over here in one corner, or maybe in this corner and in that corner, both of them. We could make it so there's like 3 wheat fields, and then we go up a layer and we play 3 wheat fields on top of that, another up layer. So we would have kind of like 2 farming towers in the back and so on. So I don't want to kind of restrict myself on how to build. I'm just going to build with the blocks that I think are the prettiest. And over here, I shaved this back, of course, and then replaced everything with grass to make it look pretty. And instead of just having the cut off ground here, I added this stone brick retainer wall, right? Just to make it look a little bit nicer and to make sure nothing can just come into here. And that's what it looks over here. Look at the lighting. It's nifty. Anyways, lots of talking, but I still have plenty of building to do, and I'll be back when this is all done. So I laid out a little bit of the idea that I have over here, and I'm using this, what is this called here? Adobe, Dirt for Rich People. It's kind of the path block I want to use. I like this a lot. It looks kind of like a dirt block, but not as, you know, just pure dirt as this. Just like it actually is smoothed by a lot of people walking on it. And I never really tried if you can actually use it as dirt. That's definitely something I should probably test one day. Not too sure yet what I want to do here, but I was thinking of possibly doing a little bit of decoration here along the lines of something like this here. You know, bring in little hedges and stuff, and we could even fill this in a little bit over here. Not sure exactly how I want to do that. It does block the light though. Oh yeah, so maybe we'll just want to get rid of it there. Well, we'll see what we're gonna get to. Maybe even close it off like this. I think that's too much. Let's just go like this, and then maybe... Oh yeah, maybe like that. Let's check this out. You know, something like bushes here. That's not too bad. I like that. But let me show you guys. Let's just make this symmetrical for a quick second. Like that, right? Yeah, okay, something like that. So let's get on top of the wall. The wall is done all the way around, and it's looking very clean. I like this a lot. I made a little bit of corner things here. I don't know what you want to call them. They have no point, no purpose. It's just easy to see where is my corner, right? That's all it is. And it's all the way around. And the only part is I did decide to put a wall out here, so I cannot easily fall off and step over, right? It's just for me, not for the colonists. And in the front over there where the guards are, I left it open. Eventually we're gonna have to make something cool over there, but I laid out 2 sets of wheat fields here. This is 30 by 10 on the inside here, this wood. And I'm not gonna use the very bottom. I'm gonna keep this for beds and I don't know, maybe some crafting stations. Maybe we'll move the wheat processing up here and whatnot. We'll see. And then this up here is going to be the first level. And I'm trying to figure out where I want the stairs to be to go up on this. Because, well, I don't know how this is going to work. If I want the stairs to start like right here, going up. Let's see here. What block would I want to build this out of? I don't think I want to build it out of this brick. Is there something else we could use? Maybe wood? Maybe this wood here. I'm just going to need to get more. And we'll start this. Let's start it one away from the edge over here, so we can put something behind it. And then of course we'll go up like that. I have to make this. They can come. No, they cannot come from the back either. So I need to make this first. Let's just do it like this for now. And for right now, I just need to put some other planks here, because I'm gonna need a little bit of room for my workers to stand on something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go like this for the time being. And I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 crates right here. You'll see in a second here. And then we're going to choose the builder. I researched this, and then you tell it what dirt or what block do you want it to use after you click it. And I want this to be dirt. And then we right click here. And it's pretty much just the opposite of the digger, right? These guys are going to build us this now. And then we'll just need to place our... I have 4 left over. They helped me dig out this stuff down here. And now they should be coming up here any second. I don't know what time of the day is it. Sun is... I think this is going down over here. Yes, it is. Where are these guys? There they are. I think. There's 2. Why are these 2 guys? Oh, they're berry farmers. There's 2. Where's the other 2? Why were they not waiting on the flag? Oh, this guy walked up here to unload. Wow. Alright, there they are. And you guys see, they're now filling this with dirt over here. And then this is going to be the first level right here. I don't think I will really be putting any border or something here, right? There's going to be a way to walk around. But I don't think I'm going to put like another border here, because I don't think there's really any need. We'll see. We can always change it up. And then the next one is 1, 2, 3. That's how much room I want to have. And then the 4th one right there. And then I'm going to build another. I always build it all out of this dark red one. And then I usually replace a few of the blocks just to give it that the different color textures. Let's turn on the light. So I'm going to be building, I think altogether, I want to make 3 levels right now. And on both of them. So I'm going to make 3 levels here and 3 there. So that is going to be 9, 18 new wheat fields. And then when those are fully grown, I'm going to tear down all the other ones over here. I'm kind of trying to get almost the entire courtyard here empty as much as I can. Of course, the foresters. Actually, I have an idea for the foresters. Those are probably going to be the first ones that are going to be outside of the wall. I think that would be cool. I do want to still do that. So, once it's morning, these guys are going to finish that. I'm going to be busy here continuing building this all the way up. 3 levels each. And then we'll set up all the wheat farms. And I should probably go down, once I got this done here, I should probably go down and make sure that I have 1,800. How many do we have? Wheat seeds. Where are they? Oh, we got 2,400. Okay. So I don't even need to tell our mint and shop to buy more. But anyways, guys, I'll be back once I got all these 3 levels done. This sucks so bad. I'm so sorry, guys. You didn't miss much, but my Windows updated yesterday, the spring update, and that changed my microphone and everything. It's like it's completely different. The control panel settings page for your volume and whatnot, and my OBS. I use two different OBSs, one for streaming and one for recording. And the one for streaming last night I set up, and I kind of forgot to simply change over on my regular OBS to my proper hardware, right? So I recorded 2 clips and they had no audio at all. No in-game sound or my voice. If they had in-game sound, then I might have dubbed it. But anyway, both of these are finished building, and we planted all the wheat and hired 18 workers for this. And you guys can see they actually just finished. It was just this last day that they planted it completely. And then you guys can see that our guards, which there's a lot more now, are to the left over here. And I'll explain to you real quick why. Because over on this area, we're going to build the hedge now. The hedge maze. That I wanted to have as our new mob path, right? I wanted to have something nicer looking instead of just the stone bricks. But in order to properly work over there, I needed to move my entrance over here. So I just made another zigzag over here. And I moved all the guards from over there to over here. And then I added a bunch more. Because I'm getting a lot more mobs now at night, obviously. You guys see the stream coming in from this side. And if we come over here, we probably see another big stream. Yeah, look at this. There's a lot of mobs coming now. So I was kind of worried there last night when I was recording this that we actually hooked this up, and I added this entire row back here, and I think 5 more. So I added, I think, 12 or 13 more guards right now. Our production, if you look on the top right, look how fast the stone is going now, the slingshots. And during the day, I make sure that we have 5,000 slingshots and 1,500 arrows. So they already used 300 arrows this night. Now checking here real quick. We have a ton of copper and tin. And how we doing on the stone? Okay, it's going up. I had 24,000 yesterday. So I can keep up with the raw materials. That's good. I gotta keep my eye on that, because that's the worst thing I think that can happen is that you have a lot of guards, but then you run out of materials and you cannot craft enough ammunition during the day. But so, the entrance is moved over here because over there, I laid this out and I made this little diagram here. Oh, it's not a diagram. I made a, it's a spreadsheet. Okay, let me turn on my light right there. Where I laid out the hedge maze, right? I wanted to have a cool little hedge maze that looks, when you look at it first, you can't really see the way through, right? I wanted it to be a pretty, random one, but you can't just randomly build like that, I think. And then make sure everything comes together. So this is how much I built right here. And then I was going to edit this. And that's when I noticed the audio cut out. So I'm sorry about that again. That's not professional. So the green ones on this spreadsheet is the actual path that they're going to take. So it starts all the way on the top left. They're going to come in and then they're going to make their way through this hedge maze. So I got to make sure to spread out the guards later as well, right? Because at some points, like in the, let's say the second quarter from the left, they're not really close to the wall. They're more further away. While on the other 3 parts, they're always walking at least twice by the wall. That was my goal, right? So I'm going to have to spread up my guards here later, which is nice. I want them to be spread along most of this wall. It only goes to here, okay? Because over there we have the water and I can't really go and make it all the way big without filling this in. And I think that's gonna, I don't really want to mess with this lake too much. I kind of want to, it looks nice, right? I want to keep it. But over here we're going to fill this in afterwards, which is just a fake maze that's not, doesn't have any purpose. So I'm going to wing that one. But the rest here, I am building now at night because my defense over there is fine. It works all good and well. And that is 1, 2. And now all I'm going to do here again for the rest of the night is just continue building this spreadsheet or the layout. So the entire hedge maze is done, and right now I'm just filling in this one corner over here, and then we are done. And I wanted it to be somewhat along the beach here, And none of the mobs should ever come over here. Yeah, I like it. This is just a little addition over here. So up to here was the properly built one, and then we just have the rest over there. Just so there's something along the beach. I like it. And I tore down this entire wall here because I want my guards to be on this level, right? So if I can go 4 deep and just shoot that way, that should be plenty. And the range will go up. The next ones are crossbows. And then rifles, and they shoot further and further. And these guys are still standing over here because I'm guessing they're looking for beds in the basement because they're not very smart, these guys. And I kept my miners locked in down there because I just don't want them to run up all the way every night. These over here are no better, so it might be possible that I'm gonna block these in as well, so that they cannot get off their levels at all. They just stay up there all night and then do their thing in the morning. And the food is going up now. Let me see. I probably need to up. I bet you anything. I have a ton. Oh my god, look how much wheat I have. I need to up my production on that a lot. But I really wanted to move my guys over here. Along this wall first. But just to make sure, in case I don't get it done, I'm not going to break down the old ones just yet. We're going to place all new ones. Not this guy, this one here. And we're going to start with the Slinger Guards. Okay, and boy, they're never going to be able to shoot them up there, so they need to... We're actually going to see probably all of them come up here, and they won't be able to shoot this way. So what I'm going to do here is, let's see how much this is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. And there's the entrance. 22. Let's go to here. There is no reason to have guards over there. Okay, and then for the time being, I'm going to mix in a few bowmen. I'm going to do every second right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so let's go like that. And now I can move these guys away over here. And we'll see then how many more or less guards I have compared to this one over here. And then I can clean up this mess over here. Oh. Shoot. Quick. I gotta be quick. I gotta come over here and start this one. Give it to me quick, 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 quick before the night falls all the way. So our entrance is now here. And I'll have to tear down the entrance over there. Give it to me. Alright, good. Now I switched the entrance, so now these guys can all come over here. Oh man, I gotta be quick. Remove. I need all these guys to go over to their new positions. Sorry guys, this is looking at a lot of feet here, I understand, but... Okay, so they are filling in the ranks over there. And now we can watch our maze over there, and I have 6 extra. Okay, so let's go ahead and just fill them, because I already have them. It doesn't really matter. That's a bow guard. I'd rather add a few more slingers, because the stone is a lot easier. So let's go 1... 2, 3, 4. Where do we come in? Where's the entrance? There it is. Right through this bow guy. Alright, so we're gonna put last one here. Okay, something like that. And they should be coming from over there now. Let's get rid of this tool. And go up here and check it out if it actually works. Okay, so there's more and more of them that are gonna come through. And you know what? We're gonna do it just like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and time-lapse this whole night so you guys can see how far the mobs actually get.
Trees
I definitely call this a success. I like this a lot. It seems to be very efficient, especially when you look at the ammo. I only used about 300 arrows and... What is that? About 1,000 stone. There's 1,000 slingshots there. So that is very good, and they never got further than... Where was it? Right here, I think. So that is very nice. I like that a lot. A lot of these guys over here were bored. So this setup over here, where they were clumped together, actually used a lot more shots. Which I kind of expected. And I'll tear down the outside here, the zigzag thing, in just a second, okay? But what we need to get doing now is definitely we need to up our bread production. Because we have a lot of wheat left over. And I still have beds and so on. I just put a few beds over there, by the way. In these buildings. I think I put 15 in each. That's it. So I put 15 there and 15 there. So we have a lot of room for beds down here, which is nice. We're going to need them, right? If we just imagine 1,000 beds. If we just want to get to 1,000 colonists. We're going to need so much room for beds. It's crazy. But now, let's go ahead and up our bread production by a lot. So let's set up the beds for that first. I'm going to keep adding the beds down here. We're going to have 3 here and 3. So I'm just going to up this to 5. I don't want to go overkill because, I mean, I'm still making a surplus on food. So I added 3 more grindstones, 3 more ovens, and 3 more work tables. So these guys can, because I had to wait for machines to be made. Because these guys just make slingshots, the stone ones. And they actually stopped right now. It just turned morning, and they're probably making some higher priority items first. But there's one more thing I want to do today, test it out first. And that is because I want to remove most of these things here, right? I want to get the foresters outside of the wall, and then, you know, I'm going to have to rearrange the inside here in order to build our village. I want to hear you guys' input on this, if you guys have any ideas. But like the dye farmers, I don't think we need more than 1 field. If you check right here, look how much of the stuff we have, because I barely use anything, right? These 2 are lower because these is what I need for the orange lamps. And where's the flax? What does that look like? Is this flax? We also still have a lot of flax. This is something we're going to need a little bit more of, I think, for in the future when we get to the guns, because you need to make gunpowder pouches, which needs flax. So that's the only one. We're probably going to have 2 or 3 fields, but I want to incorporate them between the houses that I want to build here. I would like to have a blacksmith shop, maybe a lumber shack kind of thing. You know, as playful as we can be inside the walls. I would like to have a village that looks good in here instead of just being functional. But we need to figure out how to do that. And that's what I need you guys' help with. And in the comments, if you have any ideas or anything, please let me know. But the foresters, I want to get out of here, okay? And also the developers have stated that they, because people were talking about, you know, apparently that flag that we have in the beginning used to be by default 100 by 100. Or 100 radius, or something like that. Like, much bigger than it is now. And they said they want people to have to move outside. Okay? Outside of the walls and protect that. And this is something I want to play around with here with you guys today, and then I can keep my eye on it until next episode and make sure that it works. And in order to get out of this, let's say, I think, whoops, this is the middle here, I think. 4 and 4, yes. I want my exit to be right here. Okay, so this is where people are gonna come out to work outside of the house. Now, of course, this needs to be walled in, okay? Because otherwise all this, the swarm of mobs that comes from over here can just walk into my base here, and I have very little defenses. Right now, none. So how this is gonna work is we need to wall off an area right here. And then in that area, we need to have night guards somewhere here. So if anything spawns out here, it gets killed before it can get to here. And this is my thing, is I am not exactly sure how I want to build this, right? So possibly we're going to have something like, we're probably going to have to take down some of this wall here. So we can have our archers stand up here. And they need to be more than I need. Because if 2 mobs spawn out here, right? And I only have 2 archers. They both shoot the first mob and kill it, but then by the time they reload it, that next mob, if there's two, will already be in here, right? So I need to have a nice surplus of archers up here to defend this. But I think for the time being, we're just going to use only the red bricks, and then I'll make it look better later, because I'm going to have to get this done in this night, and we're going to come out right from here. So I want to keep myself a couple of blocks here. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's leave 9 empty. Just for now. I don't know what we're going to put here. And then I want 4 foresters for now, right? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this is the wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think it will be easier if I just lay this out real quick. And then I know exactly how far I need to go. So foresters are always 9 by 9. Wait, whoa. Right there. And then I need to get rid of these trees here as well. Wait. 2, 9. And hopefully I can fit the... yes, right there. Okay. So I definitely need to make myself... the wall up to here. And hopefully I can get this done before the night falls. Otherwise I need to... I can... I cannot. No, this is... where is it? Just hazy or what's happening here? Let's get rid of these real quick. Alright, here we go. All the trees are gone. I can leave these. Finish this off real quick. So I definitely need to come up here real quick, and I need to order these guys right now. So shoot, this is gonna suck. What's happening here? Guard, night bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and get these guys over here. Bam. And hopefully I can get this wall done before these guys walk in here. Oh shoot, I need stone. Gimme. Hurry up. And let me turn on the light so you guys can see. I forgot one tree I see. And I think... no. Oh my goodness. Alright. Sorry. What did I do? What did I do? Kill this guy. Why is there a red one here? Kill him. Oh my god. Don't kill me. Oh. Whew, that was stressful. Oh my goodness. And I also need to make it. That's another thing I didn't think through. I need to make sure that these guys do not shoot outside of the wall. Okay. So this wall needs to be higher. Here's the thing is, if they shoot out here, right? Then that just means that they need to reload. So if anything spawns in here, which right now I should actually get the siege mode. And of course we're gonna have to alternate this wall and all the good stuff when I have time. But it looks like we are in business. So I had a few spawn in here, as you guys saw. There was at least 5. Probably a few more. So I tell you what, in order to get a better feel for this, I'm going to finish this wall right now and wait out the night, and then next night we take a look at this again to see how many mobs spawn in here, okay? I added 2 more foresters, so we got 6 out here, and I got rid of the ones down here already and cleaned it all up, so these are gone over there. But I'm a little bit worried about how this is gonna work. We have 7 guys up here. I think it's 7, something like that. Well, if they don't get them all, in that last night we did have a berry farmer and a wheat farmer get killed by 2 that got through. Once they're in the hall here, there's nothing stopping them, right? So I'm gonna position myself here right now and see how well they're gonna kill these. It's time. It's almost time. They should be coming here any second. But I think overall we need to do another fortification. And that is right in the middle around the flag. So once we clear out those farmers and stuff here next episode, we're going to have to put some guards directly around the flag. So in case one ever gets through, because this is not going to be the only, I keep calling it an outpost, but I'm sure you get outside of the wall set up. We're probably going to have more than just one, or this one gets bigger. I don't know yet. When that happens, we need to make sure that we have a last step defense on the inside, right? For the occasional straggler that might get through. In a perfect world, nothing will get through. But here right now, nothing spawned in here. I see them all out here. Not a single one spawned in here. Okay, that makes me feel good. I'm pretty sure that they will spawn eventually. So I think these guys are enough. That is... Actually, that's 9, right? 4. Yeah, those are 9 archers. Wow, that's a lot of dudes here. Okay, so everything in this back is fine. And I'm just going to run up front here to make sure that our hedge maze is still working properly. Now that we're up to 163, I think we added over 40 colonists today in this episode. That is pretty crazy. Since last episode, we went up over 60. So, yeah, we're moving up. Now, of course, in the future, these are going to grow much taller because we're going to need more and more food. My food isn't going up as fast as I was hoping it will, by the way. By adding... I doubled my... No, I had 2 and 2 before. 2... grindstones and 2 ovens, and now I'm up to 5 and 5. And they're still... oh, here. Yeah, no, they are working down. We had over 3,000 wheat. But still, the food is not going up as much as I thought. We're using 815 a day now. Which is not that much, I have to say. So, I don't know. Eventually, because now these other wheat fields are going to go away, right? So, am I going to be able to keep up then? That's my question. I might have to add another level to both of these before I get rid of the other ones. Just to make sure. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. Look at this craziness here. Oh my god, I love it. I love this game. It's so much fun. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. And bye-bye.